Fuck yeah. Some goddamn Pestilence. Kick this motherfucker off. Suspended animation, man. Those, especially those first two Pestilence albums. Maleficus, Maleficarum. What's going on, everybody? Good to see everybody here. I am still a little bit under the weather. I feel all right. I just sporadic cough, man. It's just enough to be a pain in the ass. Fucked up my sleep last night. I had to do a lot of stuff real early this morning. Had to work real early, and it's just like right in the middle of the night, just like sporadic cough. And it's like, dude, it's like my throat's not even sore, my body's not aching. Like I got home and I worked out and everything, but it's like fucking cough is goddamn annoying. Anyways, Dime Day 128. What's going on, man? Can't listen long, but dropped in for a like. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. That is the free, easy, simple way to help support the show. If just dropping a like, whatever you're watching this on, I would recommend Rumble, Kick, or X, preferably Rumble, but yeah, we'll drop YouTube in about 30 minutes. That's one way to support the show. If you do want to send a donation, do not do it on YouTube. That's my only recommendation. Do not do that. Do not give those assholes money on my account. Don't give YouTube money. The other way to do it is head over to TeePublic. You can buy any of this stuff and various shirts, tank tops, you know, fanny packs, the tote bag, well, whatever the fuck. You can get stickers and shit if you want to do that. But yeah, just don't donate through YouTube. So far, everybody's been good on that. They donate here on Rumble. Who else we got here? We in the Spirit World is playing on YouTube, but Rumble says something went wrong. Yeah, sometimes I have that issue on the playback, but tonight I'm not. The playback is working just fine for me on Rumble. Sometimes the Rumble one's a bit sticky for me, at least on my end. Nobody else seems to really have much of a problem with it. Satanic Death Machine 666, what's up, boss? What's going on, man? Good to see you again. Salva66. Oh, he's got y'all beat. He's only got 2 6s in his name. Works for me too. All good. Okay, good. You refreshed it. It's working out. Awesome. Well, we got some fucking tunes here. We got stuff that is YouTube friendly. And then, of course, later on, about 30 minutes into the stream here, we will knock YouTube out. We're going to play, some other shit. And then we'll get into some clips. Do have a lot of clips because I think I'm going to start ripping the clip section and posting it as separate videos on Rumble because there's some cool shit that we go over there. It's a lot of like political stuff, current events, that sort of thing. We've still got some more stuff to talk about. Obviously, we can't do that on YouTube. And then we will get back into playing music. It's mainly a music stream, but we do a section there where we play some clips and talk about some of the craziness that goes on this fucking rock we're all flying through space on. But first thing I'm going to play, since we're still here on YouTube, something that is YouTube acceptable. Metal AB, what's going on, man? Yes, I am on early tonight. Yeah, because why not? Had the opportunity, do it a little bit early, let you guys go enjoy your Friday night after we're done here after a couple of hours. But I'm going to play the new Archgoat. So a new Archgoat album is coming out. This track, I've only heard about like 10 seconds of it. Check this thing out together. It'll be like a first listen. Well, at least for me, pretty much, but maybe you guys have heard it. But the new Archgoat's coming out. They've released the track, the title track, apparently. Nightbringer, Lightbringer. So, here we go. Yeah, man. Pretty good stuff. I like it. Very similar to the more recent releases from March Goat. Like All Christianity Ends, Worship the Eternal Darkness. I'm always going to be really, really fond of For Bethlehem myself. Um, but I prefer the vocal sound. I guess I prefer the overall like rawness of For Bethlehem. But it's also good, man. I own most of that new stuff too, and I would get my hands on that. I could see spinning that. You know what I mean? Let's see. Can you play Barathrum next? Yeah, I'm gonna. I remember you mentioning this the other day. And every song that like of the top three Barathrum songs that pop up, "Last Day in Heaven" it pops up 3 times. So I'll play that one. I mean, we're not really doing like a request thing, but you did mention this the other day, and I've been meaning to listen to it. So yeah, I'll play that. Load that bitch up. Your last day, heaven. I think overall, if I had been expecting that, I probably would have liked it more. I mean, it's all right. It's just we just followed up Archgoat. It's like that. If I was listening, there's a lot of music that's kind of like in the black and roll style. If I was listening to that in that mix, if I would have went in expecting that, I think I would have enjoyed it more. It was still good. I don't not like it. That seems like something I could listen to when I'm in I don't know, like if I'm in like a maybe like more of a midnight mood, or what was that band, Bastardator? A little bit more like that sound. I'm looking it up on Metal Archives and it says Black Doom. That did not sound like Black Doom at all to me. All right, anyways, we do have more. Speaking of some good, this is YouTube friendly, a band I am really fond of from Brazil. This is in that vein of like black thrash, black and roll. Some more Power from Hell. Good shit. Early Power from Hell too. Gotta nail those. Me when I got this cough, I wake up in the middle of the night going. Pull out my Tom Angel Ripper fucking bleh, in the sign of evil bleh for throat clearing. Yeah, man, like a lot of that good Brazilian shit. To me, it's like, especially that split right there, Whip Striker and Power from Hell, especially early Power from Hell when they were more black and roll. A lot of their newer stuff went more like straight black metal, and it's actually still really good. I really like the black and roll kind of stuff. Because to me, it sounds like Venom and early Bathory with, like, you know, obviously a bit of Motorhead influence in there. Good stuff, fun stuff. I'm gonna play some more Brazilian shit here while we are still on YouTube. I'm actually wearing the fucking band shirt tonight. Hell yeah. Fucking Grave Desecrator, man. This first album is the best. It is like hands down the best thing Grave Desecrator ever did. Rise to Destruction. Oh yeah, man. I think that first album is like by far the best thing that band ever did. Everything I listened to after that, I try to get into, but none of it catches me like fucking Sign of Doom. Anya, good to see you. Hey guys, I might not be fully tuned in because I'm running the stream in the background. Understandable. It is Friday night. But Anya's got all kinds of shit going on over there. Fumes of Hatred, of course. The legend himself. We love Fumes of Hatred. Going on, man. And Metal AB. Popping up back in there because Moonshine popped in real quick. Good to see Moonshine. Hey, Salva, you said you saw them last year at a pub. Were you talking about Power from Hell? Did you say you're from Poland, right? Did they get on over there to Poland? Seems like a band that might do well in Poland. I always heard the metal scene in Poland is like kick ass. I know guys I've been in bands with that have toured over there. In fact, our drummer for Infuriator right now has toured Poland with the old band before, maybe like 10 years ago or so, and he was like, dude, he's like, Poland and the Czech Republic are like the coolest fucking places. Like, we got to get out there sometime. I'm like, yeah, sure, buddy. I'll just like hop on a taxi, go from Texas to fucking Poland. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to play. I'd love to go all over Europe, man. Crazy, they came here from Brazil to play for under 50 people. Hey, man, that's what it's like being in a fucking underground band. That's what it's like. You know, I mean, granted, I've never went that far to play for that few people, but I've definitely traveled, even out of state, to play for like a tiny amount of people. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, Brazil to Poland that's quite the trip. And I would imagine going from like Brazilian currency to Poland, I imagine that exchange is too beneficial for the Brazilians. Sure, what's up, buddy? Just chilling. Got back from seeing Masters of the Universe a bit earlier. Nice doing some videos, listening to the mundane stuff. Friday night, man. Moonshine talking, more like moonshine chilling, right? You know how it is. All right, we're gonna do one more here for YouTube, and then we're cutting YouTube. Fuck on out. Go to a classic, man. I love this band. I specifically love this album. This album is so insanely catchy. I think this is one of the most underrated death metal albums of the 90s, just in terms of like an album that should have been huge, just for how catchy the album is. Protector, A Shedding of Skin, title track. it's so good, so good. That album, if it must have been like a, I guarantee you, if that band was American and they were in Florida at that time, that band would be considered like, just from that album alone. And they have a lot of other good albums too, but was Erm the Mad and Golem and all that. The fucking demo for Protector is really good. But yeah, dude, it always seemed to me like that album is, from the riffs to the production to the vocal style to just the songwriting, is just like, dude, that album should have been as big as like Cannibal Corpse, The Bleeding or something, you know, or any of the early Cannibal Corpse or the Deicide or like any of that stuff. But it's just, I don't know, a band I don't hear. You hear of them, you hear people mention them, but not a lot. Moonshine talking, Drewcifixion, I keep meaning to ask you, did you see Jason from Thrash Metal IQ had stuff pulled from his eBay store for being sketchy? No, I didn't see that. I wasn't, I mean, as far as I'm aware, I don't remember his eBay store. That's crazy. Yo, well, wait, what song was that? That was the title track for Protector. The album is A Shedding of Skin, and that was the title track. But yeah, dude, Mortuary Nightmare, Face Fear, like that album is just so loaded with like catchy as fuck songs, man. Seems like an album that should have been like way bigger than it is. I mean, it's respected, but it's like, I don't know, you see an album that's respected in the underground and you're like, dude, that should be as mainstream, you know, by death thrash, death metal standards as anything else. Yeah, eBay isn't down with the GBK. You can, I can find good stuff on eBay occasionally, but usually it's the same few sellers. Like dude from Vinlandic Werewolf has a thing on there, and I've bought like Der Stürmer albums and stuff, and Graveland GBK and a few others. I think Der Stürmer was another. That's crazy that he got it pulled. I mean, I've sold stuff on eBay, but I've never tried to sell albums. I've never tried to sell anything sketchy, so I can't say I'm too surprised. I mean, think about it. Bandcamp is that way. Bandcamp bans bands all the fucking time, even if they're even like sketch adjacent, they'll ban them. Discogs bans them. I was about to sell some Dark Fury, lol. Guess not. You might be able to get away with it. That has to be like somebody reporting it, right? Or either that, or if you know, if you have a big like Sonnenrad on your album cover, maybe that'll tip them off. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. People sell bootlegs or broken CDs on eBay. Yeah, I kind of wish there was like a non-poser version of Bandcamp and Discogs. One of the things that sucks the most is finding a band that looks like it would be cool. If a band looks like it would be cool on Metal Archives and you can't find links to any of their shit. Oh yeah, Drew, Mine and Warfare is actually still on Bandcamp. Are they? Because they were banned there for a while. Unless maybe they let them back on. Mine and Warfare just made their own website to sell their merch, which is great, but you know, like not every band can fucking do that. Pain in the ass to do. Yeah, it sucks. That's the way it goes. It lets you know what you're not allowed to, the type of entertainment you're not allowed to enjoy. So, anyways, we're gonna kick YouTube out, guys. All you dudes that are on YouTube, head on over to Rumble, head over to Kick. Head over to X. We are, yeah, Big Mingus is over there chilling. Our patron Kick viewer is over there. Looks like all the other ones are up and doing well, but we are about to drop YouTube. So yeah, watch on any one of those. We're gonna kick it the fuck out. Knocking out YouTube. Get out of here, YouTube. Dropping YouTube.